Hello, Royal Family. Thank you so much for tuning back in to part two of why I have been off social media. I'm not even going to reset the timer because I forgot to do that, but there's a timer right there on Photo Booth. Thank God for that. So we're just going to jump right into the second major bullet point, which is the fact that, again, social media it was too demanding and time consuming. When you run the number of businesses that I run on social media, you're constantly trying to stay abreast to the game. Like, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, and like not even like content wise, but just like if you're a mechanic, you want to know all things mechanical, right? If you're a scientist, you want to know all things science. So as an artist, I'm just like, okay, like I have Laser Designs, Natural Lay, this, that, and the third, a nonprofit. Like, I have all kind of shit going on. So I just felt like I was being pulled in so many directions, which is actually the bullet point number one: people pulling for my energy and so-called needing me. It was just too much. Like, it was just too much. It was just too much. Like, I would be on to try to do one thing, and then I'll get a DM like, hey, can you help me with this? I need that. Like, and then that ties into, I put a slash, careless conversations. Like, people just are fucking bored and want to utilize your time and energy, get what they need, and then dip. Like, I don't have time. I do not have time for that kind of shit. I don't. So that's why I put, if you can go to LP page now, no DMs. I was sick and fucking tired because it's like, to a degree, until you reach a certain status, which I'm not at yet, you do kind of feel like you should respond to most messages, and especially like certain people's messages, you know. So it was just like, it was too much, fam. Like, it was too much. So I had to cut it. Like, I had to realize that all these people pulling for my energy, like, they were depleting me. And I was sitting there left not knowing how to replenish my energy. This was before I realized, okay, replenishing your energy means self-love. I wasn't able to love on myself between the environment that I was living in and the social media bullshit. It was just never ending pulling for my energy. And what does that do to a person? Like, a bitch was depressed. Like, and I don't ever say that. Like, in terms of calling myself the B word, but I went into depression number like 10,000 this year. Like, I couldn't. So nah. The second bullet point under too demanding and time consuming is, it was a distraction and I kept getting sidetracked and I lost the focus and the intent that I was on social media to begin with. Like, and that's not to say like, oh, I'm scrolling looking for dudes to hit up or to slide in DM. Like, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, again, because of these people pulling for your energy, or because, like, I really like that artist, or I like their work, like, I ended up finding a page, and bro is hilarious, and I can't remember his name right now, but I spent, like, half a day going through all of his page, because, I mean, I guess I needed it at that time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you don't take leisure time for yourself, but it just became ridiculous. Like, when you have an intent to do one thing and there's just so much that can distract you, and that's pretty much all social media is a goddamn distraction. Like, if you don't have a plan, good luck. Like, you're just gonna be lost in the sauce. And baby girl was tired of being lost in the sauce. So I was through. I was fucking through. And the third bullet point under this is, the posts stopped being fun. And again, they felt overlooked. I genuinely love everything that I do. I put my all into everything that I do. And of course, like, you want people to get it. Like, you're having your fun, but like, I'm a type of person, like, I'm having my fun, but everything I do is for a reason. Like, I don't do anything without a reason. Like, I'm very intentful in what I do. And it just kept seeming like, oh, Leisure posted again. Like, I don't even understand the thought processes of some individuals and some people, most people, because I'm not them. But it just got tiring and it just wasn't fun anymore. Like, I found myself stressing out, like, oh my God, I didn't post today. What am I going to post? And I'm looking around the house like, should I take a picture of this? Should I take a picture of that? And it's just like, bro, that is totally not the reason. Like, that is not why you hopped on IG. I remember when I didn't even want to make an Instagram page. So I'm just like, and this is what you're gonna do? Absolute the fuck not. Absolutely fuck not. So yeah. So in a heart, I wrote, AKA, I was not focused on me and my purpose, and I ultimately just wanted to protect myself. I had to shield myself. I don't want to say from y'all, but I had to shield myself from the masses and from the chaos and from the distractions. Like I just I always say at some point you have to be fed up enough to make a change, and I was fucking fed up. It just felt like I would take a couple steps forward and then be catapulted like a century back. Like, and I'm like, I know I did a distance v time. Look, that's what it felt like. And I just got tired because it was just like, I'm trying to move forward in my life, not backwards. I'm trying to progress and evolve. And it just seems like, not even seems like, what it is the energies at hand and the powers that be. That's exactly what they want. They want you to get lost in the sauce, and they want you to be trapped in this matrix, and they want you to die here with them. I'm cool off that, and I'm not going to die. I'm immortal. You already know. But look, fam, like, I was just fed up. I was fucking fed up. Like, I don't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to do it anymore. So I'm not doing it no more. Point blank, period. So, solitude. I had to go into solitude. I needed to reconnect with me, figure out what I love, what am I here to do, what is my divine life purpose, because when I tell you that I'm here with a very great purpose and mission, and I was not sent here to be lollygagging and partaking in fugazi shit, like, fam. And a lot of us can get lost by the wayside, but I was tired of being lost by the wayside. It was like it was like literally trying to fight a current that you couldn't even fight. Like, so I was tired of fighting. I said, you know what, you can have this one. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna do what I need to do to get me right and get me back in tip top. And that's what we've been doing. So I like the time. We're at 7 minutes. As of now, I have an as of now little section. But before I do that, those are the two main bullet points or sections as to why I've been on social media. Too much shit. Too many people pulling from my energy. I was unable to replenish myself. And I just had to shield myself from all the BS. Like, not that I don't love people and love interacting with people, but I crave and need interaction on a totally different level and not a mundane level. And I can't do the, hey, what you doing? How's your day? Da 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 da. What we doing on this business? What are we gonna create today? Are we're gonna shoot what? We're gonna record what? Okay, bet. Like, I'm on a whole different wavelength, and people just weren't there, and they weren't matching me energetically and vibrationally. So I had to remove myself, and it's been 2 months now since I've been off social media. My phone has been off for a month and 2 days. So I'm completely off the grid, with the exception of Facebook. But since I have to return this laptop on Tuesday to its owner, you might see me lost again and off the grid. My laptop died on me last year. It's a 2012 Mac. It's just old as hell. I've replaced the battery about 3 times. I've bought about 5 chargers for it. The shit just won't work. So, that's just what it is. Like, life just happens, but it allowed me to catapult myself into my spirituality more, so I'm not mad at it. Everything happens for a reason. But as of now, you do see on this channel, I've been binge uploading old content to make way for new, because there's just so much that I have that I'm just like, and especially since I got to return this thing on Tuesday, like, I'm not even sorry for the binge uploads. Like, I'm giving you the little different variations of me. I really do hope you enjoy them, but I can't keep holding on to all this stuff, and this is part of why I'm making this video, because this has been a thought for a very long time now. I just wasn't really able to voice it properly, but it helped to write it out so that way I can actually see it. So definitely utilize your journals. Get one if you don't. So yes, as of now, I just want to do dope shit with dope people. I've said this on my Instagram. I've said this my whole life. All I want to do is create. My number one calling is music. I have probably 2 to 3 albums worth of music, and all I want to do is just live in a studio, fam. Like, that's it. So if you're in the LA area, SoCal, and you really want to work, and you want to work with new artists, like, I don't want to be squeezed into time slots. Like, I want to be your next big project. So if you're about that and if you really want to link up, please email me. I'll put the email in the description. Please read. Okay, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you for reaching out and wanting to help. But it's go season. Like, it's go season. So dope shit with dope people, with like-minded and creative Soul Tribe members. Like, that's what season it is. Like, I don't have any more time to waste. I've wasted so much time, and I'm glad that I was able to snap out of it and get myself back to this point. And like, nah, it's go hard or go home time. And I'm already back home, so now it's time to go hard, baby. You know what I'm saying? But the people I want to work with, they're trustworthy and on the same vibe and wavelength. Like, don't hit me up talking about some, I can send you beats for $50, I can do this, that, and the third. No, I full force believe in the barter system, and all of my companies offer the barter system. So if I sell a product on Natural Lay, or if I offer a service with Laser Designs, or if I offer anything that interests you, like, say, yo, let's swap for swap, let's do this for that, like, I'm down for it. Or again, like, if out of the kindness of your heart you feel my passion and you really want to work with me, then that's accepted too. That's really what I would love. And also at this time to just continue to build the Empire team. Like, I realize that because I'm such a visionary, I have to delegate tasks, and that's what the Empire team is about. Like, it's about those who also love to do what they do, like a photographer who loves to do what they do, a videographer who loves to do what they do, anyone who loves their craft to work with me, because we need that energy. We don't need the, like, all that cap shit is out. So that's it. I feel like I did well at keeping this under 15 minutes like the first video. I got all my bullet points out. But that's why. That's why. So hopefully you understand. If not, I can't do nothing for you. But yeah. I gotta protect myself, and I gotta trust myself, and I gotta work with those who are on the same tip, like death to bullshit. So I hope you enjoyed. Again, let's dialogue in the comments. Let me know if you too have experienced this, or going through this. You're tired, you ready, you pumped. Because my birthday's in 3 months, if you ain't know, December 29th, Cap Gang all day. So I'm, a nigga's turning 26, so I'm just like, 2 + 6 is 8, numerology, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm completing these old and dead cycles, and I really want to come in fresh to 2020 with just like all these new banging ass projects, and not even that I have, but that you have, that I can help you with. So I mean, if you're on that wavelength, let's start to build and connect with our community, okay? Because the sun is finna shine for us. Ashe. It's shining on us already. We got to do things like this. So, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me rant and ramble, if you find it as such. But hopefully these will upload today. If not, y'all see it tomorrow. But until next time, stay in love, stay in light, learn to protect yourself, learn to keep yourself grounded, learn to set healthy boundaries for yourself, and just never, ever fucking forget to stay magical always. I love you so much, and I appreciate you, and I'm very grateful for you. Let's link. Let's do this. We got work to do. Let's go.